So here we are then for a brand new video on MotoGP 18. We're going to be here at Assen then for just a 25% race here at Assen, because obviously this weekend is the Dutch Grand Prix at the Assen circuit. So we're going to be riding as Valentino Rossi. We're going to be starting from the back of the grid, and we'll just see what we're able to do in the race. So make sure at the start of this video you do put in your predictions down below to who you think will win the race. Yeah, and who you think will get pole position as well. So make sure you drop that down in the comments. So for now, we're going to get into this race. It's an overcast Dutch Grand Prix here. Starting from the back of the grid then. We're on 100% difficulty. Again, we're going to be using the soft tyres just like the AI. So it looks like Marquez is on pole position. So Assen's a track which I really did enjoy on the Milestone games up until this one. Well, I do enjoy it still, but just not as quick as they used to be around here, because obviously they changed the circuit and the physics. So let's get a decent launch off of the start of this this grid right at the back, and it's a bit overcast. Looks like it could rain. Obviously it's not going to rain because the weather's not programmed to do that. We're coming up the inside at turn number 1 then. Getting underneath everyone. We've got Vinales right there, and so is it Cyrene just ahead of him, or was that Zarco? I can't really tell. It's getting a bit over the curb there. So you know it's Zarco, so surprised to see Zarco all the way down here. So the Yamaha obviously not doing so well around this track, as you can see. Our teammate there just ahead of us. But let's see what we can do then on this Yamaha. See if we can put it up in the top 5 maybe. It might be a bit of a push, but we've got plenty of time around here. Plenty of laps just to throw in some good lap times and work our way up through the grid. So as you can see, Vinales is already charging up through the grid. He's dropped Petrucci. Petrucci's right behind him now. He's going up the inside of I can't even tell who that is, but he's working his way up. So let's see if we can follow him through. Up the inside of Petrucci maybe, yeah, up the inside of Petrucci, there we go, a bit aggressive with him. And then Tito Rabat, right on the back of Tito Rabat. Can we get underneath him there? Oh, no we can't, and we're running out a little bit wide, and there comes Petrucci back at us. Ah, that's not good, come on. Keep pushing it, keep pushing it. Oh, we shoot right round the outside there of Danilo Petrucci there, coming through here. Bit on the brakes, oh, and we smash into the back of Tito Rabat. Come on, Tito. Get out of the way. So now onto the back of Johan Zarco and then Vinales, our teammates. So come through this final chicane. Oh, you've got to really slow it down to switch it over, and that was stuck behind a KTM. And we've got to run on our teammate Maverick Vinales, and we braked a little bit early. Can we get underneath Zarco as well? Oh, underneath 2 of them, as now we're on the back of Jorge Lorenzo. Oh, getting across the curve there, no one saw that. But you know, Lorenzo, he's had a fantastic past few races, winning them both. Like, what is he doing? Since he signed for Honda, he's found some pace with Ducati. I bet he's regretting it now. But he's got his confidence back, and he's going to be a real contender to take the win here at Assen this weekend, as well as Valentino Rossi as well, actually. So it'll be interesting to see if Marquez gets the pace as well, see if he's got the pace, and Dovi as well. So it could be quite an interesting race, but we'll have to wait and see. Zarco could be up there on the Yamaha. Yamaha usually works quite well around here. I know Rossi won the last one last year, so it could make for an interesting race. But nonetheless, we're on lap number 2, and we're trying to find a way past Jorge Lorenzo. We're just scouting him out as we get a bit wide there. Can we get him up the inside here? We need to watch out not to run wide here like we done last lap and do exactly the same thing. But of course, I think we get away with it. It's a bit bumpy out, and it's pushed us out wide. But currently in 9th place, trying to hunt down Jorge Lorenzo, getting out a bit wide. Track extending a little bit, so we're slotting behind him. Where can we get past him? Oh no, we're caught on the grass there. That's not what you want. Just not what you want. And it really does look like it's going to start raining as well, which isn't good. Come through the final corner then, through the chicane. Oh, getting a bit across the curb, so I'm not going to be able to overtake him now. We get a bit of a run though. Crutchlow 32.9. That's a good lap time. We're 3/10 off of that pace as we come up the inside of Jack Miller then. Onto the back of Danny Pedrosa. So Danny Pedrosa up in 6th place, which is good. The Suzuki's ahead of him, so the Suzuki's are doing really well on this game. Suzuki's doing really well. But Pedrosa's next up then. Can we get him up here into turn number 5? No, we can't. And look at all the smoke around here. That's a good thing about this game. All the off-track visuals. It really helps with the immersion of this game. But anyway, trying to get past Danny Pedrosa. Where are we going to find a way past him? Come on. Where are we going to get him? Pushing it, pushing it, pushing it. Come on. Coming up the inside here. Oh, that's going to be good into turn number 9. He gets us back. That is good racing from Danny Pedrosa there. Into turn 10 we go. Coming up to about the halfway point of this race. And he got someone right on the back of us. It's Lorenzo. Lorenzo's caught back up to us. We've been stuck behind Danny Pedrosa a little bit. And we're going to have the slipstream here. We've got a bit of momentum on him actually. Having to slam on the brakes as we're trying to... Oh, look at us closing in through there. Can we do something coming into the final corner for 6th place then? Not quite, but maybe on exit we'll be able to do something decent. Get a good run out of there. We're all over the back of Danny Pedrosa. And we're trying to find our way through as he went really slow through there. So that's good. We set at 32.7. I think I might be fastest lap at the race there. Coming on to the back of Alex Rins into turn number 1. There we go. Very aggressive at the inside, but I will take that. Who's leading the way then? It must be Marquez. No, it's not. Who is that leading the race? It's Crutchlow. Cal Crutchlow leading the race. He could be one. He could be one actually. He's had a bit of decent form. The start just keeps falling off. But anyway, Ian Erne's next on our list. We're just over halfway through. We've got another 2 laps after this one to try and get ourselves into a podium position. This sort of last to first race challenge thing. But I wonder if we'll be able to get first place. It's going to be a bit of an ask. But we're making our way up. We're definitely on for a podium, I think. Especially if we clear Ian One soon, we'll be able to get... Oh, we'll go for a move up the inside there. I would take that. Oh, he's come back at us. We've got the inside line though. Oh, 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 that was very close. You saw me just riding the curb and then it slips. It just slips on you, the tyres on that curb. It's really weird. But luckily Ian One was there and we leant on him and we got through. So that was pretty lucky. Anyway, podium. We're on for a podium because we're in 4th place and there's Marquez. So let's see what we can do. See what sort of lap time this is. We don't really have a marker now as we messed up the final chicane, trying to get it through the final chicane without corner cutting. We messed that up real bad. 33 flat, yeah, so 1.7 seconds is the gap. Now we don't have anyone ahead of us as a marker. Let's see if we're able to find a little bit more pace, or let's see if we struggle a bit now we don't have someone to chase down. Tends to be the case. You find yourself out wide and a bit at sea without someone to chase down. It's a lot easier to lock onto someone and hunt them down. It's always easier to be the chaser, I think, than being chased. Lorenzo would disagree, but someone like Rossi or Marquez would agree with that. So got this lap and the next lap to go. 1.3 seconds is the gap to Marquez. We might be able to find a bit more pace from this bike with some clear air, but through turn 7 we're doing okay. And like I say, these visuals are really nice. Haven't really done many overcast races. Haven't done many wet races, to be honest. But it's nice to vary it up a little bit. So we are actually getting in as we run. Oh, look how wide we've run there. It's going to be slippy off track. It's going to be cold out there. Through turn 10. Pulling it down again for turn 11. On the power then. Come on, we got one more lap after this one. So this lap's been all about catching up, and we've brought the gap down from 1.7 to 1.2, and we're out wide. What are we doing? Come on. Messed it up at the final few corners here of this lap, but through the final corner we're getting all out of shape out of there. So what's the gap to Marquez? We set a 32.6. That's got to be another fastest lap of the race, surely. Yes, it is. So Valentino, we're on track to catch them, but we're out wide again. So irritating. So Marquez, Dovi. So we've got Marquez, Dovi, and then Crutchlow. So I doubt we're going to be able to challenge Dovi or Crutchlow, but we could unsettle Marquez here and snatch a podium from starting last place. That would be a good result for us there. So oh, look at that. How frustrating is that? And the annoying thing is the Yamaha's a really quiet bike on this game. I can barely hear it. I hear other bikes louder than this one. Just coming through turn 8 then. Just keep it going. Keep it going. Come on, we need to get Marquez. Through turn 9. Again running deep through turn 9. That's not good. Why have we... Oh, we're over the limit. That's what it is. You as a rider, reach a... Oh, bloody hay fever, man. Hopefully I'm able to cut that out. Just had to pause it because I had the sneezes because I got bloody hay fever. Make him a nose run, and we're too far off of Marquez, if I'm honest, to be able to do anything here. So we had the pace, but we've made a few mistakes trying to push to get that pace, and again out wide again. Oh, and we've lost it all. So we're not going to be able to get a podium, but we're going to be able to bring it home for 4th place around these final corners. I've backed right off there, as he's right behind us. But Cal Crutchlow, a different win around here. That is an interesting result, but a fun race overall though. So if you guys did enjoy that, remember to give the video a like and subscribe for more. So make sure you do enjoy the race this weekend, and I will see you in the next one.